Good morning to everybody. Happy New Year to all my media friends. 27th December, an important meeting of Congress Working Committee held at New Delhi to discuss about the BB Gram G law enacted by the new government, enacted by the Union government. As Jairam rightly pointed out, there was a serious discussion, deliberation happened that day about the future course of action against this new law. The Congress Working Committee decided to launch a national-wide agitational campaign, MGNREGA Bachao Sankram, throughout the country. Basically, the design of the new law is very clear: to kill MGNREGA, which is one of the best demand-driven scheme of this country, poverty alleviation scheme of this country. Not only this country, internationally renowned poverty alleviation scheme. You people know that every year 5-6 crore rural families found work in their own villages. Hunger reduced, migration declined, rural wages rose, and durable assets such like a pond, roads, canals, and check dams were created. During droughts, floods, COVID, economical crisis period, MGNREGA became the strongest safety net for the poor people of this country. Women, Dalit, Adivasis, and the most marginalized benefited the most. Women accounted for nearly 60% of total workdays, gaining equal wages, income security, and social dignity. But now, under the BB Gram G, employment is no longer a right. Work will be provided only in panchayats notified by the central government. If a panchayat is not selected, people there have no entitlement to work regardless of poverty or distress. This converts a constitutional promise into a government permission. MGNREGA was demand-driven. BB Gram G introduces budget-capped normative allocations. Once funds are exhausted, work stop, no matter how disparate families are. This silently killed the legal right to work. Basically, now MGNREGA was one of the most decentralized scheme. Now, everything Delhi decides, village is going to suffer. Earlier, Gram Sabhas and Panchayats planned work based on local needs. Now, BB Gram G centralized all decision making, funds, works, assets, placing full control in Delhi. Many Panchayats will receive zero funds, destroy local planning, and violating the spirit of the 73rd constitutional amendments. Basically, Panchayats are reduced to clerk implementing the central schemes. The bill introduces a 60 days period during peak agricultural seasons. This means government can legally deny work when rural distress is higher. MGNREGA provided notified wages linked into inflation. BB Gram G removes this certainty. There is no guaranteed wage right. Wages depend upon what center fix for each panchayats. This opens the door to underpayment and wage suppression, pushing workers further into poverty. Earlier, center paid 100% of the wages. Now that has been reduced to 60%. Poor and migrant states is going to suffer it. What is the result? Result, deny work or divert fund from health, education and welfare activities. States has only that option. And technology also, basically technology is a tool of transparency. Now this new scheme, technology is going to be a tool of exclusion. Workers with worn out fingerprints, poor connectivity or low digital literacy will be denied wages. Basically now, big thing is, in MGNREGA there is no big contractor can enter now. Big contractor can enter in MGNREGA. But now, the contractor's space is provided. MGNREGA created village level assets not covered under other schemes. VB Gramji allows convergence with the large infrastructure programs like PM Gati Shakti. This converts panchayats into labor suppliers for central contractors, reintroducing contractors through the back door and increasing leakages. Then they are claiming, their only one claim is that they are increasing the days from 100 to 125 days. These are very bogus claims, which is not going to happen at all. If you are reducing the wages from 100% to 60%, how can you expect that main days are going to increase? Biggest false. Who will suffer the most? The question is in front of our nation is that raising rural employment, suppression of wages below minimum wages, increased distress, migration and bonded labor, sharp decline in women's participation, disproportionate impact on Dalit and Adivasi families, weakening of village economies. Then, removing the name of Mahatma Gandhi is also a most condemnable thing. Mahatma Gandhi is not a symbolic alone. Mahatma Gandhi's name is not stand for a symbolic alone. Gandhi represented dignity of labor, village self-rule, and moral responsibility of the states. Erasing his names reflect an attempt to erase the right-based vision behind MGNREGA itself. Why the Congress launched MGNREGA Bachao Sankram? To defend the right to work, protect Panchayat Raj institutions, stand with the women, workers, Dalit, Adivasis and the rural poor, take this issue to every village of this country. Our clear demand is to withdraw VB Gram G Act, restore MGNREGA its original right-based form, restore people's right to work and Panchayat authority. This is what Indian National Congress demanding through this MGNREGA Bachao Sankram. Congress Working Committee also given a clear-cut program to our PCCs to implement. It will start on 8th January 2026. 8th January 2026, PCC level preparatory meetings will be held at PCC headquarters with the participation of Pradesh level leaders in the presence of General Secretary in charges of the states. This meeting will focus on briefing the leadership on the implication of the BB Gram G bill, finalizing district-wise responsibilities, identifying key speakers, and ensuring uniform political messaging and mobilization planning for all phases of the campaign. 10th January 2026, district level press conference will be organized at all district headquarters to formally launch the MGNREGA Bachao Sangram. DCC President and senior district leaders will address the media, explaining how the proposed law dismantles the right to work, weaken Panchayati Raj, suppresses the wages, and increase rural distress. 11th January 2026, one-day fast. A one-day fast will be observed at district headquarters or near statue of Mahatma Gandhi or Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. This program will symbolize Congress party moral commitment to the dignity of labor and constitutional rights. Senior leaders, elected representatives, party functionaries, social activists, and MGNREGA workers will participate and engage the public on the dangers of the BB Gram G bill. January 12 to 29 January, Panchayat level chapels and mass outreach. During this phase, Panchayat level chapels will be organized across all Gram Panchayats to directly engage MGNREGA workers, women workers, marginal farmers, and landless laborers. The adverse impact of the BB Gram G bill on employment, wages, and local self-government will be explained. Simultaneously, a letter from the Honorable Congress President and LOP Lok Sabha Rahul Gandhi will be personally delivered to Gram Pradhans, former Gram Pradhans, Rozgar Sevikas, and MGNREGA workers, Vidhan Sabha level Nukkad Sabhas and pamphlet distribution will be conducted simultaneously to reach wider sections of the population. This will happen between January 12 and 29. January 30th, 2026, Martyrs' Day, on the Shahid Divas, peaceful sit-ins will be organized at ward and block levels with active participation of MGNREGA workers and grassroots level activists. Observed on Martyrs' Day, this program will be emphasized on non-violence, constitutional values, and the importance of protecting the right to work. 31st January to 6th February, district level MGNREGA Bachao Dharna. MGNREGA Bachao Dharna will be organized at the offices of the district collector or district magistrate. DCC leadership, grassroots workers, and MGNREGA laborers will participate in large numbers. Memoranda demanding withdrawal of the BB Gram G bill and restoration of MGNREGA in its original right-based form will be submitted to the district administration. On 1st of February, nationwide, we will have a strong protest. The details of that protest will be informed later. 7th February to 15th February 2026, state level Vidhan Sabha Garavos. This can be done in front of the Vidhan Sabha or Raj Bhavan or any of the central government offices which is convenient for the PCCs. State level Garavos of Vidhan Sabha will be organized under the leadership of PCC with a large scale, tens of thousands of workers elected representatives, MGNREGA beneficiaries is going to participate in large scale Karavu. That is from 7th February to 15th February. Finally, 16 February to 25 February, the campaign will culminate with the 4 mega zonal rallies organized by the AICC, bringing together the participants from the multiple states. This will serve as a national assertion of the Congress Party resolve to defend the right to work and rural livelihood. Location and dates will be communicated separately. This is the program from 10th January to 25th February. We are going to hold around 45 days long national campaigns, MGNREGA Bachao Sankram. We request all media friends' cooperation for this massive program to enforce a right to work for the poor people of this country. Thank you.